Right guys, so it is Wednesday morning, 5:41, being quiet, just obviously it's very early, but just sipping on some electrolytes. Got a Humantra, really solid electrolyte brand here in Dubai, but I'm gonna take you through a speed session this morning. So I'm gonna head down to the canal and I'm doing a workout progression on what we did last week. So 1 mile warm up, then 2 by 12 minutes at a target pace of 4:05 to 4:10, 3 minutes rest in between, and then 2 by 6 minutes at the same pace. So that'll be a total of 36 minutes at that target race pace, total volume, and then a 1 mile cool down. So as I say, just getting hydrated here, gonna head along there, do a little bit of a warm up. I've just done a little bit of stretching there, just releasing my hip flexors. I'll try and get some clips during the workout, and then I'll do a little bit of a review at the end. But as I say, this is week 2 of my 12-week marathon prep for the half marathon here in Dubai in February. So getting fitter, trying to maintain the same weight as well, if not lean down a little bit to make the process easier. 4 strength sessions a week, 3 runs, that's what we're doing at the moment. So I just had that energy gel there. Don't like eating anything this early in the morning, 5:30, so I think just 20 to 25 grams carbs there. I say I'm not hungry, but I do need some carbs in the system because this is a fairly intense session. It'll be obviously 30 to 36 minutes of intense running with warm up and cool down as well. But I've just done some stretching, as I mentioned before, loosened up the hip flexors. They've gotten a little bit tight as I've increased the volume of the running over the last few weeks, but been doing this a while now. I know how my body responds, and as long as I'm careful with mobility and don't jump the running volume up too quickly, it should be okay. That's quite sick.
Rise and shine, it's run time.
Let's go. 1.5 reps in. We've got 2.5 minutes left of rep 2, holding a 4:05 pace. That's 2 of the 12 reps done. We've got a 3-minute rest now, and then we're going to do 2 by 6 minutes with 3-minute rest. So 36 minutes of total volume. I'm still holding a 4:05 pace. Post-workout drink, midnight cherry.
Cherry, good choice.
So hopefully you will have seen a few clips of the running there. Didn't get too many because, to be honest, my phone fogged up. It was hot, it was sweaty, but awesome workout, massive confidence boost. So I think I've run over the workout earlier on the video, but essentially it was a 1.5k warm-up, so just under a mile, 2 by 12 minutes with 3 minutes rest in between, and then 2 by 6 minutes with 3 minutes rest in between, and then a 1.5k, just under 1 mile cool down. Average pace for the whole thing was 4 minutes. I was running at an average of 4:05 for the 2 by 12s, and then I increased the pace a little bit on the 2 by 6s to closer to 3:50, just simply because I was feeling good. It was actually a lot more humid than we initially thought. It didn't feel humid, but then it was like 89% on the iPhone, which obviously makes you sweat more, you become more dehydrated, heart rate goes higher. So again, I feel like I say this every week, but I'm hoping the humidity drops over the next couple of months, because that will just basically allow us to push harder. I'm weighing in at about 79.5, 80 kilos at the moment. I'm going to dial in my diet a little bit over the next 3 weeks. I've been eating out a lot recently, and I think just by doing that I'll probably drop a kilo at least, which will obviously make the running a lot easier. But that felt awesome, genuinely the fittest I've ever felt, especially on the quicker stuff. Like, I've probably been fitter in the past in terms of my base, just because I was doing more miles. Like I'm only running probably 30 to 35k a week at the moment, and in the past I've been running, you know, 50 to 55. So my base probably was a little bit stronger back then, but the speed endurance and my ability to be able to hold those quicker paces definitely feels a lot better, and that's personally what I need to work on. I can run for a long way, for a long time. I can run fast. I can do a lot of the shorter stuff, like the 1k to 1.5. But I would say I don't struggle, but my weakness is those longer segments of like 15 to 20 minutes, I guess, tempo based. So that's really what we're going to work on in this half marathon prep. But I'm training at the paces to try and hit a 128. That's what a 4:10 per kilometer is. But I'm going to run probably the race at a 4:15 for the first 10 miles, just to be conservative, because that would be a PB for me. And then if I feel good in the last 5k, I'll drop the pace down, because I've never gone under 1:30 in the UAE, so that would be a really, really big PB for me. But yeah, plenty of work to be done. I was getting a little bit of knee pain last week, not related to the running. I think basically just my left hip was playing up a little bit, which was causing a little bit of knee pain, but I didn't experience that at all today. So that was again a good sign, a bit of a confidence boost, because I was starting to worry about that last week. Like, the last thing I want is an injury early on in the prep. But yeah, super happy with that. Gonna go back to the flat now, have some food, and then start work. We are moving to a new apartment tomorrow. We have the apartment that we're currently in for the next 2 weeks, so we've got like a crossover period, so I'll video some of that. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it on the channel, but essentially moving into a 2-bed will be much bigger. I'm gonna have an office, so I'm gonna be doing a lot more vlog content and also more educational content as well, because I'm gonna have a whiteboard set up in there. So yeah, checking in a bit. What's happening?
We are planning some content
Yeah.
for the videographer on Friday.
Yep.
That's what we do every month.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Moving apartment.
Are you excited?
Moving tomorrow. We're so excited, but we have to pack.
Yeah. Your arm looks big. Oh no, not anymore.
Hey!
Just doing some work, and I'm actually about to edit this vlog. So hopefully we'll get this one out tomorrow. See you there.